Hey YouTube, Mickey Tech. We just got got my iPad 3 here. I've had it for a couple of days now. Just thought I'd put a video out there, let you know what I think. Now, like I said in previous videos, I came from the first gen iPad to the third gen. So, you know, it was a big step up for me to. I didn't see much point in the second gen at all. I wasn't interested in the camera, I wasn't interested in any of that, because I think actually Mr. Tybox123 put that quite clear in his video that he put up, that who walks around with their camera or their new iPad or their iPad taking pictures, it does look silly. I think the good thing about it, if you're at home, like if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen some of the pictures I've sent on Twitter of how good the camera actually is now on the iPad. I can probably see there's probably a few apps that can be released or will be released with kind of artists, you know, art apps where you take a picture with your iPad, and then obviously you've got a bigger canvas on your iPad to start doing artwork, paint work and things. You know, take a picture. I'm sure there's an app where you can probably take a picture where it goes in black and white, and then you can paint it yourself or something like that. If that isn't an app, I've just gave you an idea. But you know, something like that, I think the camera would be very useful for. And also the front-facing camera, absolutely terrible. Absolutely, what's the point? It's not good quality. I suppose it does the job in video calls. It would be a lot better if it was a lot clearer. I've done a few video calls and it's just it's not that great. It's a bit blurry. Yeah, it just doesn't. I think that if they would have added something a little bit better there, definitely worth upgrading from the second gen. But the Retina display is what sells it. It is amazing. I know it isn't coming across in the video, guys, and I'm so sorry for that, but you have to, if you live near an Apple store, go to the Apple store right now, go check it out, because it is a fantastic screen. It is out of this world. You think the iPhone 4S, if you have the 4S, the Retina display on that is good? The Retina display on the new iPad, like I said, out of this world. The apps, brilliant. They haven't, in my opinion, fully optimized the potential of what this iPad can do with the A5X chip. You've got Air Supremacy, good app that they released. It was, if you watched the keynote, it was in that. I think it is good, very good, but I think there's something they could add to it. I'm not quite sure what. I think there's just a. I think it was a bit rushed for the new iPad, in my opinion. Infinity Blade 2, they have updated to work with Retina display. Yet again, same sort of thing. Air Supremacy, in my opinion, is a lot better graphically on the new iPad than Infinity Blade 2. But as you all know, or you might not know, is the new Infinity Blade will be coming out in a month or so, I think. I can't exactly remember. I know it's not far off, but the new Infinity Blade will be coming out. I think it's Infinity Blade Caves or something. If I'm not 100% sure, so if I got that wrong, please leave in the comments below and let me know what it is. So that one I'm looking forward to, because I think that might actually use the potential of the iPad, the new iPad, as A5X chip with the quad core or dual core, whatever it is, graphics, because it is snappy. I've played about on my mate's iPad 2, and I didn't compare them because I didn't take my iPad, but the new iPad does feel a little bit more snappy with the apps. I did do a speed test against the iPhone 4S. I know it's slightly different, but it's the only thing I had to compare it to at the time. So, you know, if you want to, check out that video. But first impression, guys, and also Mr. Tybox123 mentioned it in his video, is the redesign, slight redesign. It's only the redesign here. When you're holding the iPad, if you're watching a film, holding it, and you've got your hand underneath, and it is obviously a little bit heavier than the iPad 2, which I haven't had. I have held it, so I know how heavy it is. I had the iPad first gen, and that was heavy. So I know that the sharpness of the corners does dig into your hand a little bit when you're watching a film or a TV show or anything. If you've got a case on it, it isn't a problem, because I've got a snug case here that they sent me. I did a review on that ages ago. If you want to go check it out, that is somewhere in my videos, so just go through it. But yeah, with a case on, no problem at all. But fantastic, to be honest. I highly recommend the iPad 3, especially if you've got the first gen. Go for the iPad 3. If you've got the iPad 2 and you've got the money and you want it for the Retina display, which is its selling point, its main selling point, because it makes everything absolute crystal clear, I definitely highly recommend the new iPad. It is by far the best one they've done, which is obvious because it's the newest one, but it is amazing. So like I said, if you live near an Apple store, get your backsides down to the Apple store right now and go check out the new iPad, and I guarantee you will fall in love with it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up the video if you like, and I'll catch you all in the next one.